Hey guys, it's Carrie. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I am so happy that you decided to click on this afternoon. Happy Tuesday, April the 16th. Hope you've had an amazing day. It is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon here, and I wanted to hop on because we are going to start these empties. I had mentioned in my video yesterday, I hope you caught that one. That was my Birdies Making Sense haul. And I had mentioned in that one that I apologize for my absence for 8 weeks. My family moved, and so that took a huge chunk of my time, but I'm back. And I am way behind on videos, mainly these empties. I had mentioned yesterday that I have about, anywhere between 8 and 9, maybe 10 weeks of empties. So there's no way that I am going to do all of these or even attempt to do all of these in one video, because that video could easily end up being like 5 hours long. So I decided that I'm going to break this up. And as I was going through my wax empties, I mean, there's quite a bit, but honestly, it's not as much as I thought. So I'm going to try to do all of my wax, and then I have a couple of things of room spray. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. And then tomorrow I will get back on and I will do my body care, because for some reason I ended up with a lot of body care empties, and I'll do my candles as well. So I think I can do this in 2 parts. I really wasn't wanting to drag it into 3 parts, so we're gonna try to get it done in 2. So welcome to part 1 of my empties. This is wax and room spray. So without further ado, let's get started. Curry is right here. Hopefully he will behave this time, because he was kind of a little stinker yesterday. All right, so we are going to start with wax. Curry, sit down. And like I said, this is about 8, 9, maybe 10 weeks worth. I know my last video was like around Valentine's Day. Yeah, so this is about 2 months. But even in the midst of our move, I kept warming. The only time I didn't like melt anything was when we were actually like moving, and my warmers were all packed away. But as soon as we, got in this new house, I unpacked and I was like back to melting, because that's just, what brings me so much happiness and so much joy. So I try not to miss out on too many melting days. Now, I will say that before the move, I was really trying my hardest to participate in Patricia Gates' melting challenge. And I was doing pretty good, but then when the move happened and all the packing, I just kind of had to give up on the melting challenge, and I just was like warming, any and everything. So, there's really no rhyme or reason to this wax in here, but I am starting back on the melting challenge. Today was my first day to really start back on that. So that is my focus, is to get back to the melting challenge. But this wax here is just kind of whatever I could get my hands on. All right, so let's just get started. First thing out of the box is from that Smell Good shop. This is a 6-pack. This was a customer blend in Got Milk, Cinnamon Sugar, Brown Sugar Pound Cake. I love that Smell Good shop, and I'm really sad because I haven't placed an order from Wendy in a very long time. I love these 6-packs. I've mentioned before that her wax is so incredibly strong. Whenever I order from her, I never ever let it sit. I never let it cure. For me, it's always ready to go like as soon as I get it. And these 6-packs I love because one little piece I can put in a warmer, and that's all I need. This one I liked, but this one was okay. It wasn't like anything just spectacular. It wasn't very like unique, but it was good. It was just kind of like a very basic cinnamon sugar scent. I liked it. I love Wendy's wax, but like this blend in particular, just, you know, it didn't like knock my socks off. It was just, it was an okay cinnamon sugar scent. All right, also from that Smell Good shop, another 6-pack, a customer blend. This was Farmhouse Cider, Smoothie Sailing, and Cinnamon Broom. And this label I really liked because she had like the in-depth scent notes on here. So Farmhouse Cider was gingered, citrus, berries, and apple. Smoothie Sailing was zucchini, blackberry, raspberry, and then the Cinnamon Broom, just like the Cinnamon Brooms at the craft stores. I've had Wendy's Cinnamon Broom on its own, and I love it. So this one just kind of intrigued me. You know, you had that Cinnamon Broom mixed in with those like berry notes and the zucchini. This one was really, really good. Very, very strong. Not like super strong on the Cinnamon Broom, which I know a lot of people don't like Cinnamon Broom. I feel like I got the little touches of the cinnamon, but it was not bad at all because those other notes, like the berry notes, just softened it. This one was really good. I really, really enjoyed that one. Okay, this one was a pumpkin shape from Savannah Blue. And I know Savannah Blue, I cannot think of the owner's name right now. I am part of her Facebook group, and I know not too long ago, maybe a few months back, she, I guess, rebranded or changed her name. I'm not exactly sure. I know that she's still making wax, but she changed some things about her company. I don't want to like tell you the wrong thing. So if you're interested, get on the Facebook group. I know she's like selling other things besides wax. So I know she's not like just strictly a wax company anymore. This was Pumpkin to Talk About. This was toasted marshmallow, white pumpkin lilac, and cinnamon chai. And I remember getting this, and I was so like taken aback by this blend. I was pleasantly surprised. And I think this was one that just misled me a little bit, because going off the name, I was thinking I was going to get much more pumpkin. This gave me no pumpkin. It says on here, white pumpkin lilac. I don't know what in the world that is. Like, I have never heard of pumpkin and lilac together. This one was just so pretty. So different. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what white pumpkin lilac is. Yeah, but this one didn't give me fall vibes, pumpkin vibes. This gave me like very, not even floral, I would say, but just very like feminine, sweet, delicate. I used this in my bathroom, and it was just pretty, really pretty. Curry, stop. I loved it. Very different, very unique. I was so glad to have that. I'm not sure, honestly, if I'm honest, that I would repurchase that, but for the one time I had it, I'm really glad I had it because it was just so different. Yeah, that was a fun one. Okay, ooh, back to that Smell Good shop. Another 6-pack, a customer blend. I remember my last order with Wendy, I got all customer blends. And I'm not sure if I planned that or if that just happened on accident, but this was a customer blend in Cross My Heart and Sweater Weather. Cross My Heart listed as red wine, black cherry, spiced cherry wood, and the Sweater Weather, sage, juniper berry, eucalyptus, and woods. And I know, like, you're probably thinking, it is April. We are not in sweater weather anymore, which is true. But remember, a lot of these things, you know, go back to February, which here in Texas, in Dallas, where I live, we had some very cold weather back in February. So I was still, you know, burning my sweater weather candle in February. I was, excuse me, warming sweater weather wax. So yeah, This is probably something that I had going back in February. I loved this. I wasn't sure I was going to because I am such a sweater weather like fanatic. I love it just on its own. So I wasn't sure I was gonna like this. I was like, why would anybody like just mess up sweater weather with red wine and black cherry? But this was so good. You definitely still got the sweater weather. But those other notes came through. It wasn't boozy, so that red wine was not like making you feel like it was a boozy scent. I loved it. I would repurchase this one for sure. That was a good one. Okay, this was a 4-pack, I believe, of the little squares. Yeah, pretty sure. From Up the Creek Scents in cereal milk. Y'all, Up the Creek Scents, that's another vendor that I'm like, I gotta order from. Like, there's so many vendors that I'm just like, oh yeah, I need to place an order. I need to place an order. I need to place an order. My list is really, really long. I love Shannon's things at Up the Creek. If you've never ordered from her, you definitely need to give her a try. I feel like she's very underrated. I don't think she is as appreciated in the wax world as she needs to be because her stuff is so good. This one I loved. This one I liked because it wasn't like your typical run-of-the-mill everyday Fruit Loop Fruity Pebble scent, which I love those. In fact, I have a cereal scent going on in my house right now. I do love those. And this one was good because I feel like you had the best of both worlds. Like you had, those little sweet touches of the cereal, but then it was kind of like if you're eating a bowl of cereal, right? And you're done with your cereal, but yet you have just like those little bits of like the sugary part kind of like floating in your milk. It's really, really good. So this is great because yes, you get that cereal note that we all know and love, but then it just has that extra bit of, I don't even want to say sweetness, but I don't know, just that extra bit of something that milk. It just reminds me of eating a bowl of cereal and you're done, but your cereal bits are floating in the milk. And then, you put your spoon aside and you get your bowl and you just drink it that way. So good. All right. This, I don't even remember what the shape was. I do know this was gifted to me by my sweet friend Becca, but I can't remember what the shape was. But it's in the scent Red Bottoms from L3 Waxy Wonders, Jet Puff Mallow, Zucchini Bread, Sugar Cookie Royale, Wildberry Mousse, Raspberry. This one was really good. Really, really good. I love L3's Raspberry, and we know that L3 is going to be leaving us soon. So my goal is to order from L3 as many times as humanly possible before, I think it's September, right? September is when she is going to be calling it quits. So between now and September, I've got to do something like to stock up on L3 because her raspberry is probably, I would say, one of my most favorite raspberries. And y'all know how I feel about raspberry anyway because of my sweet daddy. This one was so good. So Becca, if you're watching, thank you so much for blessing me with that. All right, this was a bag of mini melters from Rose Girls in Banana Bread Carbs and Beach Bonfire. Banana cream pie, baked zucchini bread, donuts, cookies, bread, campfire marshmallows, vanilla lace, and marshmallow fireside. Ugh, y'all. I don't know, like, how many of y'all are banana lovers like I am. I love banana in wax. But I love it in all its forms. I can take like the runts. I can take Laffy Taffy. I can take banana pudding, banana nut bread. I mean, I love banana. There's just something so I don't know. It just makes me feel good. It's just a very like happy scent. Like if you get it in like Runts or Laffy Taffy, it just makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy. But then you can get it like in banana pudding, banana nut bread, and it's just very like comforting and homey. This one was so good. This was such a good banana bakery. Ugh. Yeah, the beach bonfire, I mean, I get why that's there because of like the campfire marshmallows, the marshmallow fireside. I really didn't get that in this. I mainly just got like a really, really like rich, decadent, dense banana nut bread. I really didn't even get banana cream pie. I got more of a bready note in this, but that banana, it kind of, to my nose, it came off as like mashed up bananas, like almost banana puree. It was good. That one made me realize how much I really do love banana, and I need to stock up on more banana scents in my collection. Okay, we'll keep it going with Rose Girls. This was another bag of mini melters in Sarah's Sunshine. Yeah. Okay, so the banana bread carbs beach bonfire, that would be a definite repurchase, as would this one, Sarah's Sunshine, lavender lemonade and pink sugar. So I've mentioned many times here on my channel how much I love lavender and lemonade. I do love lavender and I do love lemonade. I love them on their own, but for some reason, those two things together, it's just like, it's just heavenly to me. And so like this one had the pink sugar, and I did detect the pink sugar, but I would have been just as satisfied with this without the pink sugar. But I mean, the pink sugar was fine. But the lavender and the lemonade, you guys, those two things together. In fact, I have a candle going right now in my bedroom. It is a lavender lemonade candle. Yeah, it just, those two things together. And this one from Jenny, so good. So good. So nice and strong. That would be a definite repurchase for me. All right, back to Savannah Blue. This, I believe, was a mini loaf in Cleopatra, which was salty sea air, grapefruit, and cotton candy. This one, I actually really enjoyed this. Yeah, this one was really good. I was thinking it was going to be extra sweet, like really heavy on the sweet side with the grapefruit and the cotton candy. And it was, but it was more like a citrusy kind of sweet, like a zesty kind of sweet. Maybe it was the salty sea air that just maybe kind of brought the sweetness level down a few notches. I really enjoyed this. And you know, with Savannah Blue in the past, it's been hit or miss with me. Some things have done really well and other things I've hardly been able to smell. That one was really nice and strong. I enjoyed that one a lot. Okay, this one, oh gosh, I don't remember the shape that was in here, but I do know that this was gifted to me by my sweet friend Becca as well, from Pink Owl Wax in Dazed Berry. Berry blue, cotton candy, and ice cream scoop bread. I've really enjoyed the things that I have melted from Pink Owl. I think I've only ordered from her maybe 2 or 3 times. I know that she is really kind of making a name for herself in the wax world, which she should, because Megan is the owner. She makes wonderful wax, really strong wax. Yeah, everything I've melted from her has performed really well. And this one was really good. It was just a very kind of just what it says on here. Yeah, cotton candy, the berry blue. It maybe kind of gave me like blue raspberry, like icy or slushy vibes. Yeah, I liked it. It's really good. Okay, another bag of mini melters from Rose Girls. Wow, I went through a lot of Rose Girls because here's another one. This one was 'Tis the Season, and season is spelled SEA-SUN, so a little play on words there. This was sunflower, swimming pool, and lilacs. This one I remember getting when I kind of first got on like the lilac train. Because y'all know that for a long time I was heck no to the lilacs. But when was it? Last year maybe? With the help of some of my sweet YouTube friends, I got on board the lilac train and discovered how much I absolutely love it. So that's kind of along the same time that this came along, and so I jumped on like board with this blend as fast as I could, and I fell in love. This would be another repurchase, y'all. It was so good. It was so good. You definitely got the lilac note in this one. And I'm sure the sunflower was there too, but I think because I was loving lilacs so much, I was just mainly like smelling the lilac in here, or that's what my nose wanted to smell. Loved it. Whew. Okay, another mini melter bag, Rose Girls in buttermint ice cream shortbread cookies. Okay, so as much as I loved those other mini melters, this one was just okay for me. And I cannot believe I'm saying that because I love buttermint in wax. Love it. But this one, I don't know. I didn't really care for the buttermint in here. There was just something, I don't know. I can't tell you. Like, I don't know if it was the buttermint and the cookies that just didn't like mesh well for me. Yeah, I can't even tell you. And I hate not being able to like tell you exactly why I didn't like this, but I don't know. Just when I warmed it, like I loved it on cold. On cold, I was like, heck yes, this is going to be amazing. But when I got it in a warmer, I don't know, that buttermint note just didn't really agree with my nostrils. So it wasn't horrible. It just was not my favorite. So for that reason and that reason alone, that would not be a repurchase. Okay, back to that Smell Good shop. Another customer blend 6-pack. Now this doesn't have a name, it just has scent notes. So it was coconut butter, maple butter, sweetbread, and mad about you. So there are lots of scent notes. Toasted coconut, vanilla bean, and caramel mixed with Vermont maple and buttery vanilla mixed with bakery bread, buttercream, vanilla beans mixed with toffee, apple, marshmallow, and coconut. Whew, a lot of stuff going on in here. But you know, mainly you would think with all of those scent notes, there would like be a lot to smell and just a lot going on. But when I smelled this on cold and even when I had it in a warmer, there wasn't just a lot to this one. For me, it was just a very basic, kind of like a coconut vanilla, more vanilla than coconut. Yeah, I don't know. It was okay. Wouldn't repurchase that just because it didn't like, you know, blow my socks off. All right. This was sent to me also by my sweet friend Becca. This was a cookie shape from Twilight Garden Wax in I Lava You Cookies. Let's see if I can read this. Okay, here we go. It's kind of rubbed off a little bit. Yeah, I can't read what it says on here, but I do know this was just like a tropical fruit. There was some passion fruit, guava, some orange. it was really, really good. Twilight Garden is a vendor that I ordered from way, 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 way back at the beginning of my wax journey. And then she took a little break, went away for a while, came back. So I've ordered from her a few times. And her stuff's good. This one was amazing. Very tropical, very fruity. Okay. I did, I'm not sure what the shape was on here. I think maybe it was like a ghost, maybe. I don't remember, but Savannah Blue in Campfire Marshmallow Frosted Circus Cookies. Says on here, Campfire Marshmallows with Frosted Circus Cookies. This one was good. I actually liked this more on warm than I did on cold. On cold, I just got a very kind of a basic vanilla bakery. But this one actually really came alive and transformed on warm. Pleasantly surprised with that one. Really good. Oh, this was amazing. This was Birdie's Making Sense, one of Bridget's, I'm not really sure what she calls them, but it was like one of her little sayings. This one said, be kind. And this was Good Vibes Only, which is blackberry fizz and cotton candy. Oh man, you guys, was this good. This gave me so many fun things. It gave me fizzy, it gave me sugary sweet, it gave me cotton candy. This one was amazing, and it was so strong. And I think this is my only like fizzy scent I've ever ordered from Bridget, but yeah, she does fizzy well. So I would keep my eyes open for more fizzy from her, because that one was really good. Okay, L3 Waxy Wonders. This was also gifted to me by Becca. This was, I think this was one of her cloud cakes. Is that what she calls them? In Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This was Mountain Dew Blue Raspberry Cherry Icy. I loved this. I loved this so much. This was so good. It's still strong. Yeah. This was really, really good. Just basically what it says on there. I got the Mountain Dew, so like the lemon, the lime, with a little bit of that blue raspberry icy. So good. Thank you so much, Becca. Okay, also from L3, this was, I don't know why I am blanking today. What does she call these? Does she call these like her, not her trig tarts, but like just, it's her snap bars. I don't know what she calls them. This was Raspberry Whip, Raspberry Cream Cupcakes, and Cupcakes at Tiffany's. I got this strictly for the raspberries, strictly for my daddy, and this did not disappoint. Oh yeah, such a good raspberry. This one was very different though. I don't know what in here made it so different. Maybe the cupcakes at Tiffany's, but this was just a very like rich, creamy raspberry. I loved it. And I mean, it was just straight up raspberry. Like I got nothing else but just raspberry, and I loved it. I know my daddy was watching me on those days that I warmed that one. Okay, two more from L3. This one, I believe I got this in a round robin. I think Puppy Pack, I'm pretty sure. Snickers Latte, Salted Caramel, Sugared Shortbread, Sugar Milk Zucchini Bread. This one was another one that pleasantly surprised me on warm, because on cold, I was like, it's all right. But I remember grabbing it from the round robin because I was like, L3 has always done that for me. It'll be okay on cold, and then I get it in a warmer and it's like, wow, this is freaking amazing. So I did grab it from the round robin for that reason, and I'm so glad I did, because this one was really, really, really good. I'm trying to see, like, out of all of these things, which one was the one I got the most of. I would say I really didn't get like a latte note. I didn't get any coffee. I did get a little bit of caramel. I did get a little bit of like the sugared shortbread, zucchini bread. It was really, really good. So I'm glad I snatched that out of the round robin. This one, okay. Oh man. This is one I ordered some time ago. It was another Peppy Pack. Granny Smith apple iced tea pumpkin carvings. Okay, this one, I don't know if this one would come back, especially with her, you know, closing up in September. But if I could request this one to come back, I would get this in a loaf. This, I loved this. Okay, with the pumpkin carvings, this is not one that I would say, ooh, it's got pumpkin carvings in here, I'm going to put this aside for October. No. With the Granny Smith apple and the iced tea, this is such like the perfect scent for late spring into the summertime. I'm sure the pumpkin carvings was there, and it's been a while since I warmed this, but I'm sure I smelled it. But nothing about this came off like pumpkin-y or like, you know, autumn, fall. This is spring, summertime. That Granny Smith apple and with the iced tea, who would have thought? I mean, Jennifer, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to miss L3 so much because she comes up with some of the most unique blend combinations. I love this. Listen to it again because you might need this before she goes away. Granny Smith apple, iced tea, and pumpkin carvings. It was freaking amazing. I loved it. Okay, this was what was this? I don't even know what shape this was, you guys. I'm telling you, it's been so long. I don't even remember. But this was some random shape, a large shape from Traverse City Wax Co. in praline pumpkin pancakes. This is buttery hotcakes, creamy pumpkin, nutty praline, and maple syrup. Another vendor that I need to visit ASAP. I love Lindsay's stuff at Traverse City Wax. This one was really good. I think I was kind of hoping for a pumpkin pecan waffle thing to happen with this, and I really didn't get pumpkin pecan waffles because y'all know that is like my scent. I could do PPW 12 months out of the year. I didn't get that from this. I did get just a very nice like bakery, like a maple bakery. It was good, just not giving me PPW, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Okay, we're getting to the bottom. Okay, let's see. This was a snap bar from the Melt Stash in Weekends with Nanny. Blackberry jam, banana nut bread, and Christmas cookies. Y'all, the Melt Stash, another vendor that I am just like, I freaking love the Melt Stash. Michelle's the owner. She is amazing. This one was so good. Oh, even now, this has been forever since I've warmed this, and I can still smell it. Oh yeah, so good. Christmas cookies, I don't even know if I got Christmas cookies in this, but I got that blackberry jam, and it was such a realistic blackberry jam. Like, I swore I could even smell like the seeds, you know? Like when you scoop the blackberry jam out of the jar and like you actually see like the seeds. Oh, it just smells so good. I would say this was about 70% of the blackberry jam and then 30% of the banana nut bread. It was so good. Love, love, love. All right, another 6-pack That Smell Good shop, a customer blend. This was Nightmares and Dreamscapes, Arctic Blast, and Butter Cookie. So that is Fraser Fir Twisted Peppermint mixed in with peppermint and crisp cold air, mixed in with Danish butter cookies. So I'm thinking with all of that, like crisp cold air and peppermint, this must have been one that I did way back, like at, at the beginning of this 8 weeks back in February, maybe when it was super cold. Yeah, because I don't really know why I would have done a scent like this, on a hot day. So this must have been when it was really, really cold outside. Really, really good. I just remember this being just a very like crisp, cool, minty sensation, not twisted peppermint, which it says on here twisted peppermint. So I was a little bit worried. It was not headache inducing, but it was very minty, kind of like, when you bite into a York peppermint patty, that kind of thing. Very, very nice. Another one from That Smell Good shop. I'm thinking, I was thinking this was from Becca, and then I see Becca's handwriting on here, so I do know this was sent to me from Becca. A 6-pack in Sydney Prescott, That Smell Good shop. Blackberry, mango, and fizzy. And the thing about this, and I'm almost positive Becca doesn't even know, before Becca sent me this, I had this exact same scent in a sugar scrub from That Smell Good shop. And I remember how much I loved it, because Wendy at the Smell Good shop, she also does fizzy really, really well. So when Becca sent me this, I was like, oh, I've had this before and I know I love it. Very fruity, very fizzy, very fun. So loved that one. Okay, I did this clamshell from K Scented Wax Melts. Oh, actually, look, there's Becca's handwriting again. So another one sent to me from Becca. Becca really treated me really well, spoiled me. This is watermelon lemonade, Bath and Body Works type, watermelon, tangy lemon, and sugar. And I just need Becca to know that this just brought me so much happiness and so much joy. I had ordered from Kay many, many months ago, and my first couple of orders with her just weren't the greatest. I didn't get the greatest luck, the greatest performance, and I almost gave up on Kay, and I almost just said, I can't order from her anymore. I don't want to spend my money on wax that's not going to perform for me. Then Becca sent me this, and this thing, you guys, watermelon, tangy lemon, and sugar, through I would say a 12 out of 10 in my house. It was so good, so mouth watering, juicy. I mean, oh, Becca, I have to thank you, because you may have just kind of changed my mind on Kay, because if I go back and I get more wax from Kay and it all performs this well, oh, heck yes, I would definitely put her back on my list of vendors, because this one, I mean, one of the strongest waxes I've ever melted. It was so good. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Okay, have a retail one here. Tuscany, apple ginger toddy, apple ginger and spices. Yeah, this is a repeat for me. I get this every year, and I mainly do this one in the fall and winter months. So I'm not really sure why I have this in here for this particular round of empties. The only thing I can think of is that maybe I had just 1 or 2 pieces left and I was trying to get rid of it. It is a great scent, but it is more fall, winter. So not really sure why I had this going in February or March, but it's great, and I'm kind of glad to empty it out. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, if I have a clam just sitting around with 1 or 2 pieces, it just drives me crazy. And I'm I got to empty this out. Probably is what happened with this one. Okay, Scentsy, Orchard by the Sea. Y'all know that I am a big time Scentsy newbie. I have no idea what I'm doing with it. I want to learn. I'm hoping that 2024 is going to be my year to maybe like start a club or something, even though I have no idea what that means. But I have lots of people who have been so sweet and have reached out and offered to help me. I have had boxes of wax sent to me by Maggie, by Chris, and this was sent to me by one of them. So I'm not sure if it was Maggie or Chris who sent me this, but it's Orchard by the Sea, and I loved this. I did this, I think I wanted to say I did this in my master bathroom, maybe? Yeah, I think I did. I don't even know the scent notes on here. But when I smell it, just like in here, empty, I'm getting like fruity, which that would make sense. Orchard by the Sea. I don't know. I get fruitiness, but I really want to read the scent notes because I don't know what else I'm smelling, but it was so good and it was so strong. Loved that. Okay, we are almost done. Oh, okay. This was a sample scent shot sent to me by Erica when I ordered from Second and Spruce. This was in honey pear cider donut and pumpkin pecan waffles. And the scent notes are spiced honey pear, apple cider donut, and pumpkin pecan waffles. Holy moly guacamole, you guys. This, I would take loaves of this. And it's funny because normally, you know, I'm just like strictly PPW, and I don't want anything else to be mixed in with my PPW. Never, ever would I have thought honey pear cider donut with my PPW. This was so good. So good. I don't know how Erica did it because like I feel like those two things were just blended so well, so perfectly balanced. Yeah, because I get the honey pear, and that's a strong scent. Like honey pear cider is strong. But then I get that first. Like I feel like my nose smells that first. And then I get like the pumpkin pecan waffles at the tail end of it. This was so delicious, so good. I would take this in multiple loaves. If any of you watching got this as a sample from Erica, let me know what you thought of it because I fell in love with it. It was so good. All right, I think because I am almost at 45 minutes, I am just gonna finish out the wax here, and then I'm just gonna do the room sprays tomorrow when I do the candles. Okay, so I did a little mini scoop here, a 4-ounce scoopable from Savannah Blue in Sangria Dew. The scent notes: grape, orange, lemon, lime, apple, pomegranate, blackberries, and Mountain Dew. I had never prior to this had a scoopable from Savannah Blue. And I don't even know, I know she's like kind of rebranded her business now, but prior, like I don't even know if scoops were a thing for her or if this was just like a special limited thing. Y'all, I absolutely loved this. I'm kind of sad that I didn't wait until like more into the summer for this because this is such a summertime thing. It is so, yeah, I want to say fizzy because Mountain Dew sometimes like gives me fizzy vibes, but like the lemon and the lime, oh yeah, this totally gives me summertime. So I'm kind of sad that I didn't wait. But yeah, loved it and very impressed with the quality of her scoops. It's a little bit Vaseline-y type, but not messy. Loved it. Very pleased with that. As y'all can see, it's totally empty. Loved it. Okay, I have two things here from Limited Creation. Limited Creation I've only ordered from once, and I am definitely going back in for more. I know Emily is the owner. She's very active on Facebook, so if you're interested, check her out. These are called her melt cups. They are 5 ounces. I want to say these normally go for like $7, but on the day that I ordered these, she was having a sale, so I got them like for $4. Basically, I mean, she calls them melt cups, but to me, excuse me, they give off the consistency of like a scoopable or like a tub. I know some vendors, you know, offer tubs. But when she sends you these, you get like a plastic knife, and so they're so easy to cut, so soft. Oh gosh, yeah, these are amazing. This was in the scent Nana's Kitchen. This was kind of, yeah, very, very much along the lines of like a pumpkin pecan waffles. And then this one was creme brulee. Yeah, just kind of like a cinnamon bakery, like custardy. But y'all, limited creation. And I know it's like a little thing that she uses on her website. She's known as the Fun Aroma Company. But yeah, I've been very, very impressed. I would definitely go back in for more. Again, that's a limited creation, so loved those. And then the last little thing I have here, not wax, but I did want to show you guys. This was something that Wendy sent me, that Smell Good shop, as a sample. She sent me a carpet deodorizer sample. And y'all, can I just say how excited I am about this? Because at my prior house, we had wood floors like all throughout. And so anytime I got one of these as a sample, I couldn't really use it. Now in our new house, we do have carpet in the bedrooms. So it's like, yes, now I can actually use a carpet deodorizer. So I'm grateful to have had it as a sample, but I may even like order them, you know, next time I place an order. This was so good. We were so excited to use this when we vacuumed our bedrooms for the first time. It kind of had a little bit of like a lavender feel to it, but so grateful for these as samples. But like I said, I might even order them now, so I can use them on my carpet. Okay, I do have 2 room sprays in here, but I am almost at 50 minutes and I don't want to keep y'all any longer. So I'm going to tack on those 2 room sprays tomorrow in part 2. So tomorrow we will talk about candle empties, body care empties, and those 2 room sprays. Phew, but at least I got my wax out of the way, and I really thank you guys for clicking on and hanging with me for these 47, almost 48 minutes. But I was really excited to share with y'all what I had gone through over these past 8 weeks. But I promise I am back on a regular schedule, so you'll be seeing weekly empties from me now. And that is all I have for y'all today. So I'm going to get busy uploading this, and I will see y'all tomorrow for part 2. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my channel. So many of you were so sweet and reached out to me last night, left me a sweet, sweet comment welcoming me back. And that is why I love this wax community so much. I count all of y'all to be great friends. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I hope you'll have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.